So what up, one everybody, and welcome back to Jumanji. Today we're going to be doing the hybridization configuration for NH3 and for H2O, compare them, explain their bond angle and why they have lone pairs. So let's start with NH3. So the electron configuration for nitrogen is your 1s2, 2s2, 2p3, oxygen has one more, so 2p4 on the end. Hydrogen is 1s1. We're going to take this information and fill it into a hybridization diagram. So your 1s gets its first pair, right? And we say your 1s is so close to the nucleus, it doesn't participate in hybridization. This is why nitrogen has 5 valence shell electrons. Your second level next. And your S gets filled before your P because your S is a lower level than your P. That's why I wrote them like this, right? So your S gets its pair first. Your P each gets one before we can fill in a pair, right? This completes your nitrogen, so all 3 p orbitals are left half filled. You have your 1s2, your 2s2, 2p3, right? Hydrogen has a 1s1, so its first shell isn't even filled in. This is why monatomic hydrogen is so reactive. So all 3 p orbitals can accept a hydrogen, right, using an opposite spin. This is why NH3 is sp3 hybridized, because you have your s orbital and all 3 p orbitals are filled. Your lone pair comes from this s2 orbital here that is not participating in your hybridization. Oxygen follows the same concept. We're going to fill them in the same way, your 1s2, right? But oxygen, unlike nitrogen, has 2p4, so one of its p gets a pair. It has 2p with a half-filled shell, so it can accept 2 hydrogen with 1s filling that, right? So H2O. And these 2 lone pair comes from these 2 pairs that did not participate in your hybridization, right? And the angle for H2O, even though it's tetrahedral, it's not the traditional 109.5 like NH3, because these 2 lone pair repels each other, pushing the 2 bonded hydrogens closer to each other. And if you're still having a hard time wrapping your head around the concept of electron configuration, hybridization, sp orbitals, check out my next video and explain it in details.